Welcome to Newcastle, still at 100 years. So, how are you feeling?
It's exciting.
How are you feeling being in the UK?
It's exciting.
Leaving your daughter
Yes.
crying.
Oh,
Don't go there.
I will not pre-book your what?
I think let's go and ask them. You book there, right there. Go northeast. We book right in the bus. Oh, so this is Newcastle.
Imagine all the
Oh. The whole top deck is gone. There's something there still. Let's go and ask. Maybe we pay there on arrival. They already got tickets. Let's ask. Central Station C. Hello.
Alright.
Do we have to pre-book?
No, you can be the driver.
How much is it to just go around?
£25. For 2 is £25.
For 2 is
12.50
Okay.
So is it the whole day or
for the whole day, yeah. You hop on and off all day.
you hop on and
Yeah, you get on, get back on.
okay. Shall we?
Some
Is it-
maps on the wall there tells you where it goes and where the stops are.
So is it the cheapest?
Yeah.
Do you recommend?
It's the only one around here.
Yeah.
It's the only one around here.
Okay. Oh, it's only one.
This is just the only bus that goes round.
Oh, I see.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's get
thank
in this
you.
bus.
I don't percent open.
Okay. So
That's 2 minutes also.
it's only one. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Shall we
Think
eat?
so.
Shall we eat the money? Look at that one. Shall we eat the money for the school fees here in UK?
You'll see interesting sights, fantastic bridges and stunning architecture. And we'll tell you all about the rich and fascinating history and heritage of this proud region.
Let's go.
Planetarium in the north of England and a mock-up model of the International Space Station.
It's also home to the Newcastle Fertility Centre, which has been at the forefront of genetic research for many years. Its researchers were the first to successfully clone a human embryo in 2005.
Oh, I see. Ndabira senge zonzukupera. Ndabira senge zonzukupera. The other time I was saying, I wish we had one bus in rather just one, not two, just one. You know what I mean? What's happening here?
Hop off at the next stop for the Discovery Museum, located in the imposing Blandford House. Built in 1899, it was formerly the home of the Cooperative Wholesale Society. A visit to the museum will see you come face to face with the 32-metre-long Turbinia, the world's first steam turbine-powered ship. Built in Newcastle in 1894, the Turbinia once held the record for the fastest steam turbine-powered ship in the world.
Newcastle has a proud shipbuilding history. Its once bustling and productive shipyards produced many ships. Probably its most famous ships are the RMS Mauritania, a luxurious transatlantic ocean liner launched in 1906, and the RMS Carpathia, another ocean liner famous for being the ship that helped rescue 705 survivors of the Titanic when it sunk in 1912 after hitting an iceberg.
The Titanic.
Completed in 2020, it cost £26 million to construct and stands at 83 metres high, making it the tallest building in Newcastle.
On the top floor of the tower is a restaurant and bar open to the public. Why not take a trip up and enjoy a cocktail at 27 floors up while enjoying breathtaking views of the city? You can even see all the way to the coast from the top.
Where is it? On the right side. Look at this.
entered, you will see the world-famous St James's Park, home of Newcastle United Football Club. Our football team have played here since they were formed in 1892, and it's fair to say there have been lots of ups and downs along the way. St James's Park has a capacity of 52,000, which makes it one of the largest stadiums in the country and the biggest place of worship in our city. Newcastle United are affectionately known as the Magpies because of their black and white striped strips.
Their supporters are known as the Toon Army. St James's Park has also played host to matches from the Rugby Union World Cup and also plays host to music concerts. In the past, Bryan Adams, Ed Sheeran and Sam Fender have all played here. You can enjoy a tour of the famous stadium, and there's even a discount with your Toon Tour ticket. Hop off at the next stop if you'd like a look around.
Oh, St. James Park. Do you want to drop off here? Yeah. Shall we? Okay. Or shall we go around and then come back later? What do you think? Huh? Let's stay. Let's go back. Nice one. Let's go around. I think it's not so big, it's just small. Yeah, then we'll come back.
Do you know why we call this tour the Toon Tour? It's because locals, known as Geordies, call Newcastle the Toon. It's the way that town is pronounced in the following dialects. Later in the route we'll tell you more about why locals are called Geordies.
Wow. So this is Newcastle. We're gonna come back to St James Stadium.
Victoria Infirmary, or the RBI as the locals call it, which dates back to 1906. During World War I, the infirmary became a unit of the 1st Northern General Hospital, treating wounded service personnel. In the grounds is a statue of a young Queen Victoria, one of the few statues to portray her in her younger years.
After her death in 1901, all institutions bearing her name were given items of clothing, with the RBI being granted 2 pairs of Queen Victoria's bloomers, which summed up her attitude to the city. We'll have more on that later on in the tour. The hospital is now home to the Great North Children's Hospital and the Sir Bobby Robson Cancer Trials Research Centre.
Look at this side. Wow, look at this. Wow.
On your right are the buildings of Newcastle University, with the oldest dating back to 1888. The university was originally affiliated with Durham University and became a university in its own right in 1963.
There are 2 world-class universities in our city with over 35,000 students studying here. If you fancy a walk around through the university campus, be sure to wander through the picturesque gardens of the quadrangle, nestled in amongst some of the university's oldest and most beautiful buildings.
35,000 students.
At the end of the road, you can see the gates to Exhibition Park. Originally created as part of the Town Hall Improvement Act, the land was originally named Bull Park, so called because it was where the city's bull was penned for stud. In 1887, it became the location of the Royal Jubilee Exhibition, which attracted over 2 million visitors. And then, in 1929, it hosted the North East Coast Exhibition, with over 4.1
Newcastle
million
University.
visitors attending during the 2020 exhibition.
It now bears the name of the famous exhibitions it once played host to. Hop off here for a stroll around the park or venture further onto the Tyne and Wear, an area of common land covering 1,000 acres, making it bigger
Not
than
what you are
Newport's
doing.
Central Park. And did you know the herd of cows still graze on the Tyne and Wear, right on the edge of the city centre?
There's another bus station. Oh, Newcastle. What a town it is. And let's drive around. It's called touring.
In 1968 by the late King Olav V of Norway. Newcastle's connections to Norway have always been strong, and it's even suggested that the famous Geordie dialect developed from the Norwegian settlers who arrived here in the Viking raids of the 8th century.
If you look to the very top of the Civic Centre, you'll spot 12 bronze seahorse heads sitting proudly above the copper green tower. They were placed to signal to visitors that they lead to the heart of the city's history and spirit. Hop off at the next stop if you'd like a closer look.
I see. We will. We will come back one by one. Civic Center. We will come back. We will come back and.
We're now approaching the Haymarket, an area named after a market where local farmers once sold their hay and straw. There's no straw to see here today. The area is now most well known for Haymarket bus and metro stations. Catch metro trains to coast from here and buses to some of Northumberland's picturesque towns, including Alnwick, whose famous castle has been used as a backdrop in many films, including some of the Harry Potter films.
Just to the left of Haymarket Metro Station, you'll see Northumberland Street, the city's main shopping street. For some retail therapy, hop off at the next stop and explore the city's main shops.
So, where are we? Yo. Oh, we should come here. There's so many. Oh, it's so busy. It's so busy. Look at it.
As we turn into John Dobson Street, you'll see the city pool and Turkish baths on your left. Did you know that Newcastle was one of the first British cities to get a Turkish bath back in 1859? Hop off here for a relaxing visit to the ornate baths. Newcastle City Hall stands proudly next to the city pool. It's played host to many famous acts over the years, including the Rolling Stones, Tina Turner and the Beatles.
You might be wondering who John Dobson was and why he has a street named after him. John Dobson was a renowned architect and designer from nearby North Shields, with his most famous works including Newcastle Central Station and St Thomas's Church that we've just passed. He worked with Richard Granger to develop the Newcastle City Centre that we know and love today, with its neoclassical buildings and grand facades on what's now Grey Street and Granger Street.
John Hopton. John Hopton. John who? John Hopton's son. Wow. 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 Another bus station. Dobson Street. Actually, it's John Dobson Street. So there's even a bus stop, John Dobson Station. Interesting. Look at that.
Our next stop is for the Lane Art Gallery and Northumberland Street. The Lane is the Northeast's principal art gallery. Originally opened in 1904, the museum building was a gift from a local wine merchant, Alexander Lane, and it's Grade 2 listed. The pavement in front of the museum is paved with glass and resin slabs which curve up the space's edges, giving the appearance of a fabric carpet, and is aptly named the Blue.
24-hour library. Oh, look at this bus. Wow. The other side of life. Let's go. 24-hour library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6, 7 floors. It's a big town, huh? buildings galore. NHS.
As we head up the central motorway, our journey takes us to the east of the city towards the Ousburn, also a pretty industrial area, but now one of the city's most hip and vibrant neighbourhoods. Our first stop in this part of the city is New Bridge Street, where you can get off to visit Christ Church. This unassuming church was built in 1859 and had 4 aisles of pews with gas lighting and seating for 500 people. The endowment of Christ Church stipulated that the principal part of the church should be free to poorer parishioners.
However, in Victorian times, pew rents were common. The richer members of the congregation could pay an annual sum in return for their pew. In 1861, the income from pew rents was £28, 11 shillings and 10 pence, about £3,250 in today's money. There was even a 2-year waiting list to become a pew holder. The church still retains much of its significant
The other side of town.
architectural features and is still being used as a place of worship today.
Interesting. I'm back by popular demand. What's the name of the station now? Oh, Maynard. It's going to be okay.
Our next stop is for the Biscuit Factory and Gibson Street, Baths. The Biscuit Factory is the UK's largest independent commercial art, craft and design gallery. The building was previously used for producing biscuits, hence the name. It now showcases and sells the work of over 250 artists and makers in seasonally changing exhibitions.
Gibson Street Baths, which is on your left, is a Grade 2 listed property, which opened in 1907 as a municipal swimming pool, public bath and hothouse. It is believed to be one of the oldest divided bathhouses in the UK. The bath had separate men's and women's entrances, which can still be seen today, and is notable for its ornate tiles and glazed dome ceiling. During the Second World War, the pool was used by the fire service as a reservoir for water to put out fires caused by air raids.
Where's that place? New Bridge Street. Interesting.
Ousburn Farm, or 7 Stories, and the National Centre for Children's Books.
For those wanting to sample some of what the Ousburn has to offer in the way of food and drink, try Kiln for fantastic cocktails and delectable food, or head to the Brinkburn Brewery for real ales in a relaxed atmosphere. Hop off at the next stop if you'd like to have a wander around.
And the restaurant food here. I don't know which food is this. Is it Nigerian food? Shall we?
I want to read it.
Then, okay, let's go. 9th Street. Interesting.
It isn't known for sure, but the suggestions are that this dates back to the mid-1700s and the Jacobite rebellion. Whilst the Northumbrians supported the Jacobites, the people of Newcastle were loyal to King George. And so, with Geordie being a derivation of the name George, they became known as Geordies.
Another theory is that the term Geordie stems from the use of the Geordie miner's safety lamp that was invented by George Stephenson. Whatever the true history of the name is, it's fair to say that most people know where a Geordie comes from and will also recognise the distinctive Geordie accent.
Geordie. Is it Geordie or Geordie? Huh? Geordie accent. Geordie accent. Oh, what's this side? This side, huh? I think so. Let's sit here and have a look. Wow. Queen's Village, Queensburn Farm. Nice building in the river.
As we travel along Ford Street, you'll notice an imposing Victorian villa on your left. Built in 1893, this great two-story building was the people's first school, and the newspaper used to start the Burmese temple.
Hop off at the next stop for Victoria Tunnel and William Coulson's monument. If you'd like a walk with a difference, visit the Victoria Tunnel, once an underground wagonway bringing coal from a mine on the town moor to the ships on the quayside for export. In the Second World War, the tunnel was used as a and it's still possible to see the benches people slept on during what must have been a scary time. Please note you do need to book onto the Victoria Tunnel tour, and tours don't run every day.
On your left, as we pass across the Ouse Burn, where the area gets its name, you'll see the Colonel Coulson statue. Colonel Coulson was a founding member of the Humanitarian League, formed in England in 1891. The League opposed both corporal and capital punishment, and was also a forerunner to the modern animal rights movement, campaigning for the banning of all hunting for sport and vivisection. The memorial is now Grade 2 listed.
The Grade 1 listed church was built between 1767 and 70 in a dignified English Renaissance manner from designs by William Newcastle, the most successful Newcastle architect of his day. Stones from the nearby old Newcastle town wall, which used to run along the quayside, were used in its construction. We are now heading down to the Newcastle side of the quayside. On your right, the imposing building is the Law Courts, constructed in red sandstone from Dumfriesshire at a cost of £17.1 million and completed in 1990.
9 bridges as we pass along the quayside, with 7 bridges in the space of half a mile. The Millennium Bridge opened in 2002 and was the first of its type in the world to open. The bridge rotates and, when viewed from one of the other bridges along the river, it looks like a blinking eye. The next bridge is the instantly recognisable Tyne Bridge. It's a myth that the Sydney Harbour Bridge was modelled on the Tyne Bridge. Construction of the Sydney Harbour Bridge actually started before that of the Tyne Bridge, though both were constructed by the steel producer Dorman Long, based just down the road on Teesside.
The swing bridge, which will be crossing soon, opened in 1876, and beyond that is the high level bridge, which opened in 1849, making it the oldest bridge still crossing the Tyne. It was unique at the time of its construction, being the only bridge to carry a railway on its top deck and a road on its lower deck. Further along the river, you will see the Queen Elizabeth II Bridge, which opened in 1981 and carries the Tyne and Wear metro. And then beyond that is the King Edward Bridge, which opened in 1906 and carries trains running on the East Coast Main Line. And finally the Refuge Bridge, built in 1983 and one of the key road routes into the city from the south.
Wow. Great North Run.
As we cross the River Tyne over the swing bridge, we head into Gateshead. The hydraulic mechanism used to open the bridge today is the same one installed in 1876 by William Armstrong. Electrically driven pumps feed a hydraulic accumulator sunk into an 18-metre shaft below the bridge. The water is then released under pressure, which runs the machinery to turn the bridge.
Oh
We're
my
now heading
god.
towards the Glass House and St Mary's Church. The next stop on our tour. The Glass House, previously known as the Sage Gateshead, is a magnificent concert hall opened in 2004. It provides unrivaled facilities for people of all ages to make, hear and learn about music.
Why not take a walk through its glass-built concourse with excellent views across the River Tyne and the Tyne Bridge. There's a cafe inside so you can stop and enjoy the views.
Tyne Bridge. Where is the Tyne Bridge? Oh my god.
On your left, you'll see St Mary's Church. Dating from the 12th century, it's now a Grade 1 listed building. For many years, this building was the only church in Gateshead and has often been described as Gateshead's mother church. Adjoining the church is its graveyard, which closed to burials in 1853.
This house has several well-carved and artistic 18th and early 19th century gravestones. So why not visit, and don't forget that your tickets valid all day, so you can hop back on the tour after you've done some exploring.
Amazing, isn't it? Where are we? Tyne Bridge, Millennium Bridge. We are here at number 16. Glass House. Did you see where it says Glass House? Yeah. We're here at the corner of Glass House. We're going to 17. We're going to 17. Yeah. So we drop off. Is there food there?
Eyo, tiri kufanira kudzika apo pataba tombodzika tombofamba titsvage chikafu
So once Mark
tobva tazokwira futi tikakwira futi tichida kudzika pakudini pa
yeah, we go to the stadium,
stadium.
St. James. We finish with the Tyne Bridge, with the Millennium Bridge.
Pane paya papaki patambeti pataona papane zvinhu
Yeah, yeah.
tikati apa tobva tari papaki tobva tati pabridge and
Yes. There's somewhere where she mentioned about beer.
can't remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wild goats. and
Gateshead.
that's how it got its name. Just along the road from where we currently are is Gateshead International Stadium, which hosted its first games in 1974, organised by Sir Brendan Foster, who also
Gateshead
founded the longest half
College.
marathon in the world, the Great North Run, in 1981, which still takes place every September between Newcastle and South Shields, crossing over the Tyne Bridge.
Sunderland.
Gateshead, we have to mention the famous Angel of the North. This iconic sculpture, designed by Anthony Gormley, stands 20 metres tall and has a wingspan of over 54 metres. Do you fancy snapping a selfie with the Angel? You can get there easily on our Angel 21 bus service, with buses leaving from Eldest Square bus station, St Nicholas's Cathedral, or Gateshead interchange every 10 minutes during the day. If you've got a discovery ticket for your trip on the first day,
When it opened in 1986, it was one of the first of its kind in the UK, and once had a theme park inside. If you want to visit, hop off the Tyne tour at Central Station and use your discovery ticket to catch one of the many Go North East buses that run to the Metro Centre. It's only a short 10-minute bus ride.
Where's it? He said get off if you want to go to watch what he said.
World famous Tyne Bridge, linking Gateshead with Newcastle for almost 100 years, and is a defining symbol of the North East. The bridge was opened by King George V in 1928. Despite attitudes to health and safety being very difficult back then, only one person died during its construction. At either end of the bridge are granite towers, housing lifts that once carried people between the bridge and the quayside. Unfortunately, these lifts are no longer open to the public.
trams ran over the bridge between 1928 until 1950, and bus services were always used it. Nowadays, over 70,000 vehicles use the bridge each day, and it's one of the busiest routes into and out of Newcastle. The bridge is currently undergoing a major restoration programme to preserve the Grade 2 listed structure for future generations, and will see it return to its former glory so that it can shine proudly as one of the UK's most iconic landmarks. The work is expected to last a couple of years and will cost £41 million.
My cape. I nearly lost my cape. Interesting.
As we approach our next stop, Tyne Bridge North, you'll see 55 degrees north, which is the building in the centre of the roundabout, so named because of the city's latitude, being 55 degrees north of the Earth's equator. Prior to being named 55 degrees north, the building was known as Swan House, after Sir Joseph Swan.
Swan. Look at this. Look at this great nation. Where did we start?
Fort in Newcastle. Its name is connected with the pilgrims who passed along it and through the Pilgrim Gate in the town walls to visit St Mary's Chapel in Jesmond. Before the construction of the Central Walkway, all traffic travelling from the south towards Edinburgh used to travel over the Tyne Bridge and along Pilgrim Street before passing over Curthose Street, which is now pedestrianised as the city's main shopping street.
Our next stop is on Market Street, alike here with River Tyne, Tyne and Wear and the city centre shops. The Tyne and Wear is on the left. It was first opened with the importance of Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice in February 1837. However, it was rebuilt following a fire in 1899 following a performance of another Shakespeare play, Macbeth, which is said to be cursed with misfortune.
After locally born Earl Grey, who became Prime Minister in 1830. Earl Grey was famous for steering through the Reform Act, despite facing a hostile Parliament, and he also reduced his own salary. Earl Grey is also remembered for the blend of tea that bears his name, supplied to him from China by the tea merchant Twinings.
Oh! Wow! 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 Wow. Wow. Come under what? Did you see that? Where are we going? The town is just good, huh? Everything is just yummy. Everything is looking good. So where are we gonna find the Nigerian food? Nigerian food. So we can have our lunch. Do you think you'll find something here? Huh?
It's House of Jollof.
House of Jollof.
17 minutes away.
You're walking. Huh? Walking.
Sort of thing, you know? Yeah.
Not very far, is it? Five Guys. So much chocolate. There's so much chocolate. These are our relatives. Huh? Are you for real? So what are we eating? What are we eating? It's called eating. What are we eating? Greg's or King Burger. Let's hope it's gonna taste nice. Let's get in. Oh my God.
Rumahnya.
No. Do what you think is right.
This is my coat from.
Water here, I'm so hungry. Mommy is buying me food. So many people. You see? In South Africa, they want people to go back. Go back to their countries. A country is a country with people. Black, white, Indian colors. You know? This country is very small. Very small, but very big. Look at all these people. Do you see? And look at me. And you. I was asking you this question. Are you going to go back home?
I'm no longer sure.
Are you going Kwasadza?
I'm not sure.
Is this our expensive shop? JD. Shall we? Let's go and ask. I can get another jersey there for cheap. Come on. Let's do this. And I switch off because the music is copyright. So we're gonna go to Newcastle Stadium, huh? And have a closer look. Where one? Eldon, M&S. So this is the high street. This is the high street. And this is me. Kindly subscribe, guys. Consider subscribing. Give the video a like and share. Oh, there's 2 pounds. Looks like a cheap shop. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and see. Let's go and see. Look at this KFC. Do you like what you are seeing? Huh?
What?
Do you like what you are seeing? It turned out to be a warm day, huh? After bringing all those jerseys of ours, I took off my white t-shirt. Now my buttons, my bones are going to be showing. My bones are going to be showing. My bones are going to be showing. So now that our stomachs are full, where are we heading to? Where are we going to get the boss? Do we need a boss anyway? Do you think we need a boss? Wow. Wow. Can you see that? That building, yeah? Look at the building. The New York pizza slice. Goodness, gorgeous. Interesting. 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 Let me have a look at these things. There's a defibrillator here. Where is that James Park? Oh, there is a bus station there. Hello. The bus station. Got it. For the stadium. Oh, the audience were bus stop over here. You mean for the stadium?
We are just 4 minutes away.
Let's go back and see. Can we take a bike? So this is the popular James Park Stadium official club store. So let's go get in the shop and have a look. This is where you get the expensive jerseys to support your team. Oh my God. Newcastle United. Okay, let's get in the shop. Let's get in the shop. Look at this stadium, huh? This way. Or you'll be watching your matches, you know, those matches that you watch on the Premier League.
What are you doing?
So let's get in this shop. Let's see. Your life is very important here. You shouldn't die. So you see this stadium. They say it's a defibrillator, but I don't know what defibrillator. Not that defib machine. Sports bar and lounge. So this is James Park Stadium. Where is the entrance? how much do we pay to get inside? I don't think we'll have time to be doing this today. Huh? What to take? Huh? What's your take? Shall we? Look at this building, yeah. Look at this blue building. Salesman signature. Interesting. Let's go and have some pictures over there. I'm not sure. Statue, Newcastle United, Gallow Gate stand. Wardrobe chair. Should I wear this one? Should I wear this one? Oh goodness. As we end this video. How do I look? So thank you very much for watching the video. Seen us here at 100 years. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate from the bottom of my left ventricle. I want to say thank you. Kindly consider subscribing if you have not subscribed. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much. I hope to see you again on my next one. So today we are ending this one on this note. So this is not the end of our Newcastle video. I'm going to shoot another one. So this time around we're gonna be zooming in closer to the most important parts here in Newcastle. So we're waiting for a bus. We're gonna get in a bus, and then we're going to this place that we saw. What's the name of that place? There's so many places to visit, but because of time, we're gonna go to Tyne Bridge. Is it Tyne Bridge or Tyne Bridge? Is it Tyne Bridge or Tyne Bridge? Something like that. So we're going to Tyne Bridge. I call it Tyne Bridge, T-Y-N-E. Newcastle upon Tyne. So come on, let's go. See me on the next one. I'm gonna record the next one from now as we go to have a closer look to this very beautiful bridge that we saw, which you probably have seen it, Tyne Bridge. So see you just now.